Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the comments. And it is the 4th of February, 2025, and it's 7:45 a.m. out boondocking in the desert, 3 miles outside beautiful Quartzsite, Arizona, in the scenic part of southwest Arizona. So, right now it is 62 degrees, and we're expecting a high today of 82. I think it was about 85 yesterday. It was very pleasant. Let's take a peek at the winds. So today we're going to see 11 mile per hour winds in the afternoon, a little brisk, could gust to 20. During that time, I'd say, noon until about 5 p.m. I would, if I'm going to have my awning out, I'd be close to it. I wouldn't walk away from it. Wouldn't go very far. So let's winds for the next. We're a little breezier on Thursday. We get up to 13 miles per hour, and then we got a pretty good blow happening on Friday. Peaks out at about 16 miles per hour. You could easily gust at 30 there, so be careful. Saturday we got 13 mile per hour winds. Then it looks like it's pretty smooth sailing. What I mean by that, sub 10 mile per hour winds all the way through February 12th. Temperature outlook, we're going to be in high 70s for a while, then high 60s, and then back up to low 70s through the 18th of the month. And partly cloudy skies most of the days, so we're going to have a little bit of cloud cover almost every single day. And highs are in the lows, overnight lows are in the low high 40s. High 40s. So it's pretty good. I mean, it's not a perfect weather forecast, but it's not bad. It's not going to interrupt any enjoyment materially that you're experiencing out here in the desert. I wish for a little more sunshine, a little more sunshine, less cloud cover, and I hope for a little bit calmer winds, but those winds aren't bad. It's not going to stop you from spending quality time outside. Let's see, and that is it, and I am going to just jump right into the comments. And the first one is a comment on Trucker Saves Trooper. That was a positive news video from, I think, last week. Haunted Camper says amazing. And cooking a frozen patty hamburger. That was 2 years ago. What tool did you use? And I guess he's talking about it was a sort of a laser temperature gun where I was measuring the temperature of the patty as I was cooking it to get it up to the proper temperature. Ken Gray says, good news of the day seems to be delayed. It was. I accidentally did not hit the publish sign, but I did as soon as he mentioned that. Thank you, Ken. So there are 2 replies on that. There. Okay. Let's see. J.W. Colby. Charlie saves the day generator repair. I think for these shows, all Class A rigs. This is just something in the video I was talking about, how the rigs for sale are moved back and forth. And I was asking, do you need a commercial driver's license to get hired to do that? And this guy, I think, answers that. I think for these shows, all Class A rigs are driven by professional drivers, truck drivers, CDL holders. I hold a CDL A and hope to make a bunch of money shuttling those rigs between Quartzsite and, for example, La Mesa RV for this show. I own a Winnebago Vista 26HE with a Ford Maverick hybrid towed. I can tow my Maverick behind the Class A I'm shuttling, then turn around and do it again. If I can shuttle three other drivers, even better. Wow. That's J.W. Colby, 54. Debbie Hursko. I agree with adopting a new fur partner sooner rather than later after losing her pal. 1 year I waited almost 5 years, was horrible. Then when I lost my little girl to cancer, I adopted her half-brother from a rescue within a week. It was nice to smile again and gain a new relationship. On Charlie Saves the Day RV Life says, great video as usual. David Vaughn on the comments video says, as much as we like watching you and we love dogs, we wish you would clean the dog hair off your shirt or wear a white shirt on your videos. It looks very unprofessional. Sorry, but I felt someone needed to let you know we really like you and your videos. And my response is pretty simple. I will suggest try another channel. I'm not a professional and don't appreciate the criticism. By most standards, that comment's pretty rude. And I probably have some dog hair on this shirt too. I'm not going to change my wardrobe or be super meticulous about cleaning my shirt to sit in front of the camera and talk to you guys. And you'll find most of my viewers are okay with it. So that was David Vaughn, and said, I guess David and his wife, he says, as much as we like watching you, we wish. So I guess it's a couple delivering the criticism. That's okay. My feelings aren't hurt. It's just, I don't like it. Who We Really Are, number 326, is yesterday's positive news video. Ken Gray says, lovely. This shows the bond between pet and owner is priceless. It warms my heart that people have volunteered to search. Spikers B. Well, last Friday I puttered past your joint on my scooter. You weren't outside. I was visiting others past you. Then on my way back, past you again. You're not out again. I think I would have better luck buying a lotto ticket. My socket set has a spark plug socket, but you're surrounded by others that have one too, but you just don't know it. Murphy's Law. Okay, Ken Gray, good troubleshooting. Glad he found the problem. It was my friend's brand new generator, would not start, and it turns out it was shipped with a faulty spark plug, a Honda, no less. Virginia Hankey, incredible. I have and you're probably thinking, well, they don't ship these, they don't put gas in these things when they manufacture them, so it's kind of hard to test it. But what you could test, the spark on the plug. That could be a quality point testing that obviously isn't done, or certainly wasn't done this time. On Who We Really Are, I have an RV Life says an orange cat named Ziggy too brought a tear to my eye, and Virginia Hankey says incredible. On Charlie Saves the Day, Pup Camper 58, Cheryl, y'all know Cheryl. You hit the nail on the head, Robin, describing that Indian food. It was very authentic, but it was way too hot and spicy for me. I tried to eat what I could, and what I did eat was very delicious. I think it will stick to Mexican. Me too. Who We Really Are, Christy Lena says, gives me a big heart. Quartzsite Comments, I have Janice Kuzin, who says, I have 2 greyhounds and took a little mixed breed as a private foster. Hang on a second. I just realized I got white screen up here and you got all sorts of glare on my glasses. That's probably a little better. Janice says, I have 2 greyhounds and took in a little mixed breed as a private foster last August, thinking I wouldn't have her long. Well, there's some interest, but each time it fell through. I was starting to think that I would keep her. Then earlier today, I met a new neighbor, and she's very interested, so much that the neighbor invited us to come to her house to see if the dog would like it there. I suggested that she take a day to really think about it and let me know tomorrow if she's still interested. Keep your fingers crossed. Watching the interaction between the woman and the dog, I think it would be a very good fit. Well, let us know, Janice, what happened. You can throw a comment on any video, and help me a little to connect the dots, and we'll all find out tomorrow. Blue Sky Van, it's been one of my favorite parables of all time. Also, grow where you're planted. Greetings from a fellow nomad here in the desert. That was on stuff I was pondering this morning in the desert. Faith and philosophy. George and Dottie, adoption missing footage. This is just, I ended up doing like a 2-minute thing showing the before and after, before adoption, after adoption of both George and Dottie. Tommy says, when I got Journey, I was getting through cancer. It was a dark place, and my sister and mom found a breeder who had double doodles. So I went to pick him out, the breeder said the dog had to pick you, not you them. I'm so glad they did. I wanted a female, but I wouldn't trade the bond I have with Journey for anything. He's the best dog I've ever been lucky enough to have in my life. Great. And Tommy again, it's not too late. You could always live in New York City. I would personally rather be doing what you're doing, though. Good people still exist. I'm watching one right now. Keep up the great videos, my friend. Well, thanks, Tommy. Yeah, I said one regret I have of all the places I've lived, I always wanted to live in New York City, and I never did. And he's saying, sure I could. Am I going to? Very likely no. If I won $1 billion lottery, yeah, I'll get myself a little townhouse in Manhattan, and I'd stay there a couple months a year. Little beach house in Venice, and then a bigger, badder RV, and maybe pay somebody to drive it for me, and I'll fly in on a helicopter and land by the RV, so I don't have to do any driving. That's crazy, huh? Okay. Joe. Okay, Joe. I'm not going to try your... Okay, Joe. I'm going to try your last name. Lajanice. Lajanice? Did I do it? The Indian restaurant sounds like I would like it. Thanks for sharing your journey. Hello from Citrus County, Florida. Couple Science. That's Kathleen. My buddy Kathleen says on my video that RV stuff that does or doesn't work for me. She says, living intentionally and recognizing when it's time to let go of things is essential for serenity. I believe they call them possessions because we become possessed with having things, storing and carrying things that end up stealing our space, time, and quality of life from us. I have a projector that I used to watch outdoor movies on, but over time I've gravitated away from outdoor films because it's hard to find the right weather and right situation to put them on. I think I'll say goodbye to it for now and get another smaller one later if I'm ready for another possession again. FSD at the lake. We went to Main Street Laundry today. They were busy, but we were able to get machines right away. Very clean laundromat. So I've been lucky even during the big tent week where I've had to go in and do laundry. I've gotten a machine right away, and it's the timing. I got a shower right away, no waiting. Very good luck in that place for me. Greg Miller, thanks for sharing. Enjoy your videos. Well, thank you, Greg. Lisa Roth, my buddy. I learned some things about the Indian food, but after I brought some home with me, I reheated my leftovers, poured everything together into a bowl, and topped it with sour cream. This included the red onions they had put on our platters. Everything together was absolutely delicious and much milder than in the restaurant, but I really believe that was because I wasn't eating it the right way. I would go back. I'm very glad Charlie and you took care of the problem with the generator in true nomad fashion. Well, thanks, Lisa. That's interesting to know about the Indian food. Paul Owen says, hi, Rob. BLM Greenhorn here back in Northern California. I'm curious if you use any other methods of voice communication other than cell phone or Wi-Fi, such as FRS, GMRS, or ham radio. Of those three things, I know what one is, and the answer is no. The only voice communication I use is my cell phone. Lisa Roth says, Ohio, absolutely incredible and wonderful on Who We Really Are. Positive news video yesterday. Charlie Saves the Day video. Dibsy Actual. They are doing controlled burns in northwest of Q. Watch the smoke today from Plamosa bringing lots of haze. Yeah, I was driving and I'm like, what? Why is it so hazy? And it was, they were saying it's controlled burns. Stuff I was pondering this morning, and Loretta says, if God doesn't have a sense of humor, we're all in trouble. And Quartzsite Comments, Pamela Knoll says, faith is the substance of things unseen. I think that reminds me, I think she's probably talking about, I quoted from that movie Miracle on 34th Street with Natalie Wood. It was, faith is believing in things when common sense tells you not to. Quartzsite Comments, PT Jimmy G, PTL Jimmy G. Rob, another great video, learning so much, but question, do you have storage under your bed? Thanks, Rob. Keep it up. Yeah, I do. The storage compartment, if you see the outside of the rig, if you're looking at the front door to the right of it, there's a pass-through, and that's under the bed. And I can access things. There's a door right kind of where I'm right down there. I can get to it from there. Let's see. Stacy Jones says, I always loved that story. When I was older, I heard another one. It was about a woman, and she was very faithful to God, and she was assured that she'd live a long, happy life, so she lost 100 pounds. She had a facelift and a tummy tuck. She had a boob job. She did tanning. She dyed her hair, and boom, she got hit by a car and died. She went to heaven, and she said, God, I was supposed to have lived a long, healthy life, and healthy life. And God said, Sylvia, is that you? I'm not sure the meaning behind that story. Like, that's funny. Let's see. Do we have any more? And that was just 9 hours ago. So we don't have any. Do we not have any recent comments from this morning? Nada? Nothing? Nada. Okay. I enjoyed this is a nice little compact short comment video. I enjoyed doing that. And it's a little different because it's, well, two things are happening. I'm doing it later. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Windows are open. Natural lights come in. So I bet it looks really different. I got a really good night's sleep, and I slept in this morning, and it felt really good. So take care, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.